Another parent in the same school district who objected to mask mandates for school children responded to Dr. Fauci on Twitter and promptly received a warning from Twitter that his account would be banned if he did not delete the tweets criticizing Dr. Fauci's approach to mask mandates. These objections, amazingly, this censorship was taken at the direct behest of the federal government, the direct behest of the Biden administration. Professor Knox, is this a violation of the First Amendment?
Only a judge can make that determination.
And a judge has. I'm glad you said that. Multiple judges. The district court, federal district court, said there was a direct First Amendment violation. Court of Appeals unanimously, 3-judge panel unanimously said direct First Amendment violation. I can't think of another time in American history when the President of the United States, and I say that advisedly because the record reflects that White House officials were sending emails and communications to these companies saying that the President himself wanted the censorship. So you've got the government doing exactly what Professor Knox said is not permitted under the First Amendment, directly coercing the speech of private parties, and not just one or two authors, but parents all across the country, unprecedented in the history of this nation. So I'm glad we're having this hearing today. I hope that we will have more like it to expose the censorship happening at the highest levels of our government.
All right, folks. Today we're looking into a shocking case that could shape the future of free speech in America. Senator Josh Hawley is calling out the Biden administration for teaming up with big tech to silence speech on social media, speech they didn't like. This is about our First Amendment rights and whether the government should have the power to silence your voice online. If you're passionate about free speech, you won't want to miss this. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay informed on critical issues like this. It all started with a lawsuit, Missouri v. Biden. The case revealed something unprecedented. According to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, the Biden administration actively pressured social media giants like Facebook and Twitter to suppress dissenting speech. Senator Hawley laid it out clearly during the hearing. The administration didn't just ask nicely, they demanded posts be taken down, accounts silenced, and their own messaging amplified. Here's an example Hawley shared.
Okay, what if the government made a list of authors whose books it wanted banned and also went to all of the publishing houses in America, the government did, and said, do not publish the books by any of these authors or we will punish you? Is that a problem under the First Amendment?
My hope is that the government would not be involved in the decisions of a private company.
Good. I would hope so too, but apparently that is not the case in the United States of America today under this administration, because the hypotheticals I've just given you aren't hypotheticals at all. They've happened, and we know that they are happening. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals just ruled in a case, Missouri versus Biden. I'm sure you're all familiar with this. It's going to go down, I think, as a landmark case in the worst possible way in First Amendment law, because what the Court of Appeals found is that the White House, not just the federal government, but the White House actively coerced every major social media platform in America. Let me say that again. Every major social media platform in America to ban speech that the White House did not like. What are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about speech on the COVID-19 pandemic, speech on the 2022 congressional elections, speech related to mask mandates, speech related to vaccines. What did the White House do? Well, over a period of years, they met with, on a regular basis, the leaders of social media companies and demanded that the speech they did not like be taken down. They further demanded that these same social media companies amplify the White House's speech. Amazing. So take down all of this speech that we don't like, amplify our own speech.
If you believe the government should protect, not restrict, free speech, make sure to subscribe to this channel for updates on this critical issue. It's about what kind of country we want to live in. Do we want a government that works with corporations to decide what we can say and think? Or do we want to uphold the values of free speech and open dialogue. Senator Hawley summed it up best. This kind of censorship is un-American, unconstitutional, and a dark chapter in our history that we must close now. Parents, small business owners, public officials, no one was safe from this overreach. If it happened to them, it could happen to you. The Missouri v. Biden case is a wake-up call for all of us. It's a reminder that our freedoms are not guaranteed. They must be protected. Senator Hawley's message is clear. We need transparency, accountability, and a government that respects the Constitution. Thanks for watching. Let's keep this conversation going. Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe in standing up for free speech like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Together, we can make sure this fight for the First Amendment isn't lost. See you next time.